Well, hello everybody. Welcome on back to another brand new reaction video. I am Golden Devin-Foxy Remastered, and today we're going to be reacting to is the Identity Fraud, which is Deliver. So, before we start on reacting to this video, please be sure to give this one a like and comment and subscribe. Hit the bell to be notified so that you will not miss a single video that comes on this channel. And before I do explain here is that why wasn't like the full thing actually being added in is because the reason why it wasn't fully added in exactly with all like three separate parts from the beginning and end is because some of them were corrupt for some reason. Like, I think the only thing that was corrupt was the end one that was corrupt. And then probably goes from the same thing as the middle, which I think the middle I had to decide and just had to wait again and just decide was like, how long was I supposed to wait for that? Well, it depended however I was going to get that on in there, and then it just made me, for some reason, got a little ticked and got a little bit pissed right afterwards, which I was trying my hardest to get it back in there, but of course, again, it really made me have no reason to make me have no choice, and I was like, you know what, screw it. If you want to do it that way, then I'm going to do it that way. And I decided, was like, you know what, just going to put up with the game thing up there. And then that's when I had to do it. So the only thing I just want to really make that clear for everybody and follow up for that reason is that just to be followed. So yeah, I just really want to be sure to give everybody's attentions on that one. So if you guys do consider enjoying this video, please be sure to give this one a like and comment and subscribe and hit the bell to be notified so that way that you will not miss a single video that comes on this channel. And without asking that to be said, we're going to get straight to the point of this reaction video that we're going to consider get on with here. And if you guys do consider enjoying this, like as always to be is like and comment and subscribe and hit the bell to be notified. Thank you. And also, if any of you guys did catch some stuff in the middle that I did mention about, like the Texans finally beat the Chargers, which was good anyway, and gave that a complete full thumbs up. And then of course Ravens already destroyed is the pretty much the Steelers, which got destroyed, and I probably am going to be taking a look on the other three ones that actually happened with the predictions of the Super Bowl, which that's what I'm going to still be looking at for now, which, like I said, hopefully that there's going to be something good coming out of this, which hopes something really good comes out of it, and really do hope to say is please, Texans, destroy the Chiefs and get that over with and get that done, okay? Just beat the Chiefs, get them out of here, and please kick them off the bracket. Please do. Like you just destroyed the Chargers that time. So make the same thing, Texans, and do it. Just fully go and do it. So just want to say, hopefully you guys consider enjoying this reaction, and please remember to subscribe to the original person, and then the original creator, and then the original video itself. And I have actually been rewatching this whole video from itself to see if I find this good or whatever, and I just really wanted to figure out how it was good or whatever. And I did mention about the Pico days I was actually watching, by the way, and played one of Pico's other games, which I still recently did, by the way, when I actually rewatched when I was in like Newgrounds, by watching all that stuff from like Pico Day. That oh yeah, I was definitely watching Pico Day. That in just pretty much in Newgrounds and all other stuff, which I actually recently did. Which all I have to say, to be frankly and fair and honest, is that I've actually did, man. I really did. So if you guys really do consider enjoying this, remember as always to be a subscribe to the original person and the original creator. And then don't forget part 5 is coming soon in the finale. That's coming up really soon. That I'm going to be challenging the very big challenge that I really am going to try to defeat as I can, and will try to win successful, and will try to beat the 4 animatronics that are the scraps, and then of course Lefty himself. So, without that being said, just want to give everybody's full reason of why that it just wasn't going to work again. I was trying to get like all three, that I start from talking from the beginning, and then playing on the game second, and then last I always just like do whatever I always want to be saying. So that's just why I want to be pointing out the obvious. So without that being said, we're going to get straight to the point of this now and get this over with, and starting here and now in 3, 2, 1, and here we go, everybody. Let's get this over with, and let's definitely react to this. And don't forget, everybody, that part 5 is about to start, which part 5 will take some time off anyway, or get some time in whenever I'm ready to have another thumbnail. Then that's when I'm actually fully ready to get part 5 set. And also, as in for the Discord poll that I would actually be talking about to everybody, is about, yes, I did mention what I was like mentioning on the 8th, by the way, that I did mention earlier, that I did say was like, oh, that there was going to be some different changing with the different kind of games and stuff, and a little bit of a new monitor, which was more likely called a TV computer, which it's going to kind of be more of a different thing, which is going to be even different. So yeah, it's going to kind of be a bit different. Which, oh yeah, you guys might probably hear some sound a little bit once part 1 actually will be fully released, and for me to play Left 4 Dead 2, which it depends if my laptop doesn't die from 100, from like 0. 100 still means good, but if it reaches 0, that's a big no-no. That's like a very big no-no. So I hope to say hopefully it does survive from that exactly, which I hope it could. So that's just what I'll be making my heads up about and follow-ups about. So there you go. Just want to give everybody's reason of thought, just to let everybody else be followed with it. And as in for like the votes, by the way, I had received were like 4 votes. That was 67% votes that voted for zombies versus vampires, and then 2 votes were 33% had voted zombie situation. And also, here's the big winner. The big winner is zombies versus vampires has now been yet again confirmed. Has to be in the special of 600. Well freaking done. Well done. Really want to give everybody's full thumbs up for that. Well said and well done. Thank you. Thank you very much for voting on the poll. Thank you. And as with that being said, let's get on with this reaction so that way it won't get even longer to explain for all of that. So, with that being said, let's get on with this now, starting in 3, 2, 1, and go with another Friday Night Funkin' animation. Here we go. What? Bruh. Exactly. There you go. Seriously, I agree with Pico. I mean, for once, I think Daryl and Pico might probably be correct, since I know that boyfriend might be a little clumsy sometimes, since BF might be a little clumsy, I think. Like, seriously, I think the only thing who's right is a bit of Pico, I think. I do enjoy a little bit of nostalgia of a little bit of Pico from, like, his Pico days, but Take Man has always still made to be a bit better, even though that Take Man always makes jokes all the time, which, yeah, it's probably a bit of a different theory between those two. Which, I gotta be frankly honest, that Pico is actually correct for this one. Like, he's the only smart guy that probably knows his only way to actually just get boyfriend to be a very much likely be careful with all of this stuff and utter crud, so that's just why I want to be pointing out for that. What? Oh god! Damn! No way! Damn! Oh no! Run! Whoa! No way! This is definitely gonna be like a horror movie. Holy crap! Like boyfriend might really be suffering from this from a little bit. What? Wow. Oh, whoa, she's dead. Wow. I love the fact when he's trying to be creepy from that smile, which he's like, bro, like look at that face. Like look at that face. Yeah. Bruh. Wait, what? What? Bruh. What? This went pretty dark. What? What? Okay. Well, okay then. That was interesting. Okay, well, this was certainly likely interesting here upon this reaction, and I never knew this was even close as a good animation as I ever expected. Which, okay, I never knew Boyfriend was the one who was gonna actually start killing, which I didn't really knew until the end, until Pico started shooting in the freaking back of his head, was like, what? Impossible! Like, there was like no way that just happened. Like, yeah, there was just like no freaking way that even happened, and I was like so surprised, and I'm like, bro, no absolute freaking way. Like, no freaking way, man. Like, seriously, no absolute way. And without that being said, buddies, I hope that you guys really do consider enjoying this video. And man, this is like my second time I'm ever reacting to this one. It's just not really. I'm just talking about like the Friday Night Funkin' stuff, which most likely I probably am usually going to still react to that stuff. And carry yet again on is just like how awesome it really even is. And I'm like, wow. I can't believe the only thing I think how awesome this video even went was so pretty good. Like, very freaking good. Like, this was really good video I had ever seen. Like, very good video. I'm like, wow. Very good video. Seriously, really good. And for once, by the ways, I hope that you guys really do consider enjoying this video. And if any of you guys have any questions, then yeah, hopefully you guys really do consider enjoying this video. And without that being said, is that, yeah, well, I gotta say, this was actually very interesting. Very, absolutely interesting. So without that being said, is I hope that you guys really do consider enjoying this. And yeah, so I think this video was actually pretty good until the fact I almost saw Boyfriend actually almost got a knife out of the backpack and was about to start killing. And I'm like, what? There's like literally no freaking way that actually happened. Because I knew something suspicious was really going to go on. And I'm like, seriously, what was this? Like, what was going on? Like, I was so confused in a minute. And I'm like, wait, you serious? And, yeah, really confusing. Like, of course. I mean, of course it might be confusing or whatever, but this video really gives me a good idea of wondering why. And oh yes, I forgot it was like horror movie logic. Forgot that Pico mentioned the horror movie logic, which was actually like ironic and very rich coming from him, I think. So, pretty rich that coming from Pico from this. So, without most of that to be here and again said, is that, yeah, Boyfriend was pretty stupid on that one. Like, yeah, I know he was just trying to be a good person and hard for sometimes, which, yeah, I think Boyfriend should have really would have absolutely would have changed his decision around for that. Was like, really? And I'm like, man, are you freaking serious? Like, wow. Like, isn't it really your best way how to pretty much do that, Boyfriend? You're like, you freaking kidding me? Like, I don't think that's how you impress a girl, by the way, bro. That's how Pico just told you that. Like, Pico's the one who told you that, basically. He literally just told you. And then, of course, now she got to say it anyway before she got snagged away. And I'm like, yeah, I wish that she would have not gotten killed fast before that was going to start. Until it started picking up by one to actually instantly kill either which one of them. Just from every single part of it. So, without that to being here and again said, is that I was really surprised that this really started to be a very good video at to begin with, which was actually pretty good, to be frankly honest, which was pretty alright to me. So, yeah, like I said, I'll definitely continue to keep watching more Pico days until I actually keep on figuring out more a little about Pico, which I've actually gotten a little bit more interest to somewhat of Pico from his own update for a little, and then start actually figuring out different ways around until Boyfriend was the first and then Pico was the second. Which, I mean, I did play Pico's games for a little bit since like the 1999's game, a little bit after like Pico's school, after thing with the shooting thing was going on, I think, which happened to be in a different female individual that was pretty much going around in the game and started like, oh, we're gonna probably end here, we're gonna probably end this, we're gonna do all that, blah blah blah. Like that's probably what was going on for that reason. So just want to let everybody else be followed for that. It's just, yeah, at least hopefully you guys do pretty much know why. If you guys probably would want to watch more Pico Day, then go ahead and watch it on Newgrounds because trust me, Newgrounds, I've actually started in being a little bit more fair and being interested into like, oh, how the Newgrounds stuff is pretty awesome because it brings back many nostalgia games, like really brings back interesting games, even if some of them were in a different way of being fair, then that's just pretty awesome to me, I think. So yeah, that's just what I'll be very actually clear and frankly clear with it. Is just hope that you guys really do enjoy this video. And if you have any questions, go ahead and subscribe. And before I say anything about that, by the way, is before I actually go on and say is that the only question I do want to point out and just say is that, well, after Freddy Fazbear's Pizza Simulator is over, Revisited, that will be part 5 that's finished. Then I'm going to continue going to do more reaction videos. Legacy to Remain Always is about like Left 4 Dead 2 stuff, and then Friday Night Funkin', which I actually am going to probably be more interested of watching more interesting content of Friday Night Funkin' because it'll bring me a lot of good animation, interesting stuff. Like, very interesting stuff. So, without that to being here and again said, is if anybody is a fan of Friday Night Funkin', then anybody definitely should be watching it. Which, as long as it doesn't go on as to be as exactly as followed by any reason, so thank you. That being said, thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you guys soon. Part 5 is coming around the corner, or a little bit in a different corner, I think. Which, if like I said, if I do get a right thumbnail, a very great thumbnail to begin with, then yes, it's going to definitely be started. So, with that being said, see you guys soon in the next video. Bye bye, everyone. Thank you. Peace out. Sign on out and sign on off. Bye bye, everybody. One more last time before we do is like and comment and subscribe and the bell to be absolutely again notified. Thank you and enjoy the next time. Peace out, everybody. Goodbye and see you guys soon in the absolutely next video. Bye bye, everybody. Thank you and sign on out. Peace on out of here. See you guys next time. Later, everyone. See you next time.